Okay, today we're going to teach you how to make a penny snare. My son and I have been doing some coyote hunting and seen several crossings where the coyotes are at, and went to buy some commercial snares from our local sporting goods store, and they wanted $25 for them, and we just don't have that kind of money to spend on it. So we started looking online and saw some homemade snares, and they're running about $2 to build them. So we're going to go through the process today of building one of those snares. So Harrison started off with a 4-foot piece of 1/16 cable, and we just bought it at our local Home Depot store, had them cut it for us. We actually bought 12 feet of it, cut them into 4-foot lengths. We're going to make 3 snares here. Also picked up some 1/16 ferrules. It's got the crimps on it to actually make the loop, plus the end piece to keep it from coming apart. And the key to this is the penny. We took a pre-1981 penny, because they're made out of actual real copper, and drilled 2 holes in it and bent it at a 90-degree angle on our vise. So you can see there, see how it's got the holes in it and it's drilled. And you'll see how that works here in just a second. But the first thing we're going to do is take our 1/16 cable and put the round end stopper on it. See, just sliding it right through that. Once he gets it on, you can kind of see, leave it sticking out there just a hair, maybe a 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch past. That cable's not very big, so it's gonna, okay, now we're gonna take a hammer and just set it down on the concrete or something and smash that. What that does is that crimps the end of that tight. See how that crimps it? So it's smashing in. That will not come off now once that snare gets on there. Next thing we're going to do is run our penny onto it. And when you do this, make sure that you start so the flat side of the back of the 90 degrees is against your ferrule stop. So he's going to run it up. See how he's got the flat right there, and run that all the way down against the bottom of it. Now the key here is to make sure when you buy this stuff, it's on a big roll. So naturally the snare wants to curve a certain direction. See how that's hanging one way? It's kind of hard to see in the light there, but it's curving. That's the way you want to make your snare. It helps the snare to stay open. Bring it around, run it back up through the other hole that you drilled in that penny.
If I can get it in there.
All right, there he come through there. Now that's your actual lock. So now we're going to take the ferrule and make a loop on the end of this.
Go put this on.
What this loop does is give you a place to anchor your snare. Like I said, I think the whole ferrule and stop assembly is like $1.45 or something at Home Depot.
Slide that down about a couple inches.
Now he's going to make a big loop on the end of that.
Stick it back through the other end of the ferrule.
Make that just a little smaller. That's a little big.
About the size of a quarter, maybe.
There you go. See what size that is? Want that big enough you can easily get your stuff through it. And then we're going to do the same thing with it. We're going to put it on the concrete floor here, smash it flat. And that right there is all it takes. So you can see when the coyote goes through it and that comes down.
I cannot get that.
That is locked now. That penny locked that down. And then all you have to do is just grab a hold of your penny, pop it loose, and you can take it back off. That's a quick, easy snare. If you're getting more of the teardrop look to it, kind of like we have now, you can run that over the edge of something and it'll help round that out. But we started off with some 3-foot cable and thought they were just a hair too small. So we went to 4-foot cable, and I think it's going to give us the size of the snare we're looking to get. So that's how you do it. It's cheap, easy to do, and we're going to get some set today, and with any luck we'll catch 2 or 3 of them here, because we got a bunch of them here in Indiana. Take care.